Start at www.qb.pl in 91 languages, in chapter TS001. 2 objectives. In breeding, death is the determinant of courage to decide. The robot knows that more robots are adding up, which also assimilate different amounts of judgment and cultivate new worldviews within themselves. 2 slow robots lose themselves in breeding and die, even if they live physically efficiently as individuals. However, they do not cause the development of breeding or bring anything new to their self. They only waste shade. The only sensible activity of such robots is to oppose and destroy the worldview gained so far. They claim that they are doing it for good reasons. Most often they talk about refreshing and a kind of catharsis of breeding, or a group in the middle of breeding. This is a very important aspect of every breeding, even the breeding of butterflies that draw energy from the sun to the collectors on their pneumatic wings. Self-conglomerates, and critically taken over by robots from others, ignite enthusiasm. Then, in order to defend such conglomerates, the robot becomes a fanatic. Remember the clay your mother. Oh sweet Ishtar, lover of my body. These are Barrow's lips, dry with longing for you. In order for the acquired knowledge not to be treated authoritatively, breeders need discriminants of choice, eliminating those robots that stop and inhibit independent development by conditioning the actions of other robots with their fanaticism. The distinguishing markers of the choice are denunciations set as temporary propaganda targets, giving the robot the opportunity to demonstrate something new to the group. They can also act silently on the robot, but they cause its development and an antagonistic attitude towards the cultivating self. Authorities only work through illogical passwords. The noise caused by the Gilgamesh and intensified by the stories of Enkid is idealized, and the path taken by the heroes becomes a source to follow. A common feature of all mythological manifestos is happy end. A happy end ending in death is a true happy end. Every robot knows what is hidden under the words, "have lived happily ever after," and understands why Gilgamesh had to lose the herb of immortality despite reaching his ancestor Untapishtim. Each demigod becomes a withered and kind old man, and he entrusts his protection to his wisdom. But sons do not practice with fathers. They go to foreign masters and get their honors there. They return home as antagonists of the old order and their fathers. They return long paddling 400 times for 400. They return home as winners, entering through the kitchen door to become even more winners. They return for a long time rowing on the water 400 times for 400. They return home humbly after thinking about their steps for a long time. They return driven by considerations that paralyze the weak and ethically hold back the strong. They return for a long time, rowing in the water 400 times for 400 times. They rowed a long time. They must return so as not to be traitors to themselves and their family. Start at www.qb.pl in 91 languages, in chapter TS001.